I must admit, this exceeds even my expectations.
It's a bit all right, all right.
Margaret, although I adore your colorful phrases, others might not be so understanding. Try and restrain yourself in mixed company.
Of course, Robert.
I fancy a bit of lunch. Care to dine at the Café Parisien?
I'm not hungry at the moment. I'd just like to spend some time settling in if it's all the same to you.
Not a problem. You know where I'll be if you need me. Ah, you've arrived. I ordered without you. I didn't think you were coming.
Why does that not surprise me?
Someone's in a foul mood.
I know, I apologize. Tuck in without me.
Perhaps you just need to get your sea legs. Might take a while, but do try and act yourself by this evening. We'll be dining with the captain.
Of course. Robert, why did we need to travel in separate cabins? We are married, after all.
Margaret, dear, you know I care for you, but travel by ship is cramped enough. I need my own space, as you need yours. And as we've only been married a few weeks, it might seem a little rushed.
We're traveling to the new world, Robert. You'd best stop putting your old world way of thinking behind you. I'm in no mood for a proper lunch with Robert, but a boiled egg might hit the spot. Too bad reaching into that water would scald my entire arm. The eggs are too far down. I've done all I can at the moment.
Mom, I've just finished up here.
That's fine, Montague. By the way, about my mother.
A most intriguing woman, Mom. She had a good many things to say about her only daughter.
Bear in mind, Montague, that it isn't your place to remember them.
Of course not, Mom. I am a valet. I've not personally had the good fortune to marry above my station, if you will excuse me.
My fingers are not quite slender enough to grab hold of the notch. There's nothing embarrassing about that. I don't think... No. Ah, about this false bottom. I can't for the life of me remember what I stored there. Ah!
Feeling any better?
I'm surely on the mend, but still a bit wonky.
Well, snap out of it already. We're meant to remember this journey for something other than your delicate nature.
What have we here? A secret passage? I'm an inquisitive kind of girl. Let's see where this leads.
No, this won't do at all. You're not meant to be here.
What? Where exactly is here?
Greater minds than ours spent their entire lives asking that question, succeeding only in mucking things up further. What's your name, young lady?
I'm Margaret Ashley, and what I meant was, what is this room? Why is it here? And who are you?
I'm Dean Tavaloris, and you've entered my private sanctum, one that I designed into the plans from this ship's very inception.
You designed this ship?
Well, not exactly. I was employed as an assistant shipwright. I was placed in charge of all the less glamorous aspects of shipbuilding. Plumbing, cargo holds, engines, that kind of thing.
Ah, so you slipped in a little private stateroom for yourself and now you're a stowaway on your own ship. Is that it?
Clearly you do not grasp the importance of Titanic. All great men shall at some point call her home. Businessmen, world leaders, heroes, artists. Decisions made aboard this ship will determine the course of the world as we know it. What I have built here is a network of halls between halls, that I may bear witness to history in the making. I silvered mirrors on several decks so that I can see out, but nobody can see in.
So, you're a bloody loony.
No, absolutely not. Forgive me, madam, but I find that point of view rather naive.
To each his own, I suppose. I'll be leaving now.
Promise to keep my secret.
I don't want any trouble, Mr. Tavaloris. What you do is your own affair. I just need to get back. I'm having dinner with the captain this evening.
Most certainly. Oh, but you cannot leave the way you came in, I'm afraid. One-way door.
I should have guessed as much. So how do I get out of here?
Down the second hallway, there's another mirrored door which opens into the first-class parlor. Just try not to be seen leaving, or we'll both end up in the stockade.
Right. I think I see some matches under there. If I'm going to be walking around in these tunnels, I'll need a lot of them. That should do it. If I end up needing more than this, that will mean I've really lost my way. That opened the valve. I closed the vent. be the door Mr. Tavaloris was talking about. There are some people standing on the other side, so I can't use it. I could probably make out what they're saying to each other if I tried. It looks as if there's a section of pipe missing. I need to use that in a... I don't think that's its... That opened the valve. I closed the vent. I've done all I can at the moment. That looks like one of those newfangled smoke and heat detectors. It sounds an alarm when the temperature gets too high, or if the room floods with smoke, heaven forbid. I recognize this crate from the dock. It's got a lock on it. But randomly guessing at the combination would be fruitless. I've done all I can at the moment. I've nothing left to accomplish here. It looks as if there's a section of pipe missing. I need to use that in a... I don't think that's its intended use. That closed the valve. That opened the valve. I've nothing left to accomplish here. Maybe if I put my ear against the mirror.
But of course, it never came to pass because the... What was that? Did you see that?
See what?
I swear I saw some motion behind that mirror.
I think you need to stop staring at yourself quite so much, my dear man.
That man could see me when I got close to the mirror. Let's not try that again. That opened the valve. I've done all I can at the moment. I've routed the steam into the next room. Steam fogged up the mirror. Maybe now I can get close enough to listen to their conversation without being spotted.